my name is Lisa Droege, and I'm a senior at Gettysburg College, and I'm a Globalization Studies and Environmental Studies double major, and I have a minor in French. I recently just got back from my study abroad experience in Aix-en-Provence. I spent my fall semester of my senior year living with a host family and taking courses in French in Aix. I chose to go to Aix-en-Provence for a few reasons. One of them was because I'm a French minor, and my globalization studies major required me to go abroad. Studying in the south of France was definitely different than studying in the north. I spent a summer studying in La Rochelle, which is on the Atlantic, and Aix-en-Provence is on the Mediterranean, and so it was a big difference culturally, food-wise. The north of France likes to use butter. The south of France likes olive oil, and so the food is different. There's a huge cultural influence from the south of Spain and from northern Africa. My host mother and my host sister, who was also an American student, we got to hike up St. Victoire, and the whole way up, my host mom was explaining the different herbs that were on the side of the trail, and when we got to the top of St. Victoire, we were able to look out and see this huge, vast, just dry, really earthy landscape, vine vineyards, and it was really, it's not necessarily what you think of when you think of France, but when you're in the south of France, that's what you see, and it was beautiful. So one of my favorite classes that I took while I was in Aix was a course on contemporary French civilization, and I think that everyone who goes to Aix should have to take this class. It looks at current French cultural perspectives on America, American perspectives on the French, and it forced us to really critically analyze the differences. A really cool experience that I got to do was I made crêpes with my host mom for my birthday, which was an experience to say the least. My host mom wanted to make dinner crêpes and dessert crêpes. And so she explained the differences between the two batters and the way to turn the pan and how you have to watch it and flipping it. And so it was very interesting. And so she let me try to make one, and she was very hesitant at first. She said, "I'm not sure if you can do this." And it turns out I wasn't really great at it. I couldn't flip it over. It was too hot. I couldn't hold the corner of the crepe. But it was a really cool experience, and it was a really good bonding time. And I think that that's one of the benefits to living in a foreign country with a host family as opposed to living in a dorm. You're living the culture, you eat the food, you speak the language, you watch the news every night in that language, and so that was definitely one of my favorite experiences.